Hi Rafa, in terms of matters on the pitch and transfer dealings off the pitch, how big a week, how big a few days is this for everyone at the club?
Obviously, at the end of the transfer window, everything is important. So every day, if you can do business, can make a big difference for the future. So, as I say, a lot of times we are trying to do our job behind the scenes and at the same time try to concentrate on football.
Do you think the next few days, the next week, both on and off the pitch, can it almost, even at this early stage, define the season for Newcastle?
It can help in one way or the other way. I have the confidence that the team will improve. So I'm sure that if we continue working in the way that we are working now, it will be much better during the season. But obviously, if you move players out or move players in, it will be a big difference.
How busy do you expect to be in the next 6 days in terms of transfers in or out?
We are quite busy, but sometimes you are trying to do business and sometimes you cannot. But still, we are working, trying to find solutions to some players. So officially, we announced that Riviere has gone to Metz. So still, we are working, and De Jong is very close to Ajax. So then we are working on that, and we are working trying to move players into.
So do the likes of Riviere and De Jong leaving, does that then free up money for you at your disposal?
I don't know. What means is at least we are reducing the number of players that we have, and we can continue looking for different options in the market.
Is this a different scenario to what you've been used to in the past? Have you ever been as busy as this in the days counting down to a deadline?
Yeah, obviously it depends on the team, but I can explain again what I said too many times. Coming from the Championship to the Premier League, so you have to change players. So we were building a team to promote in the Championship. We did it. We made profit. And then the Premier League is different. Then you have to change players. You have to be sure that you improve your squad. Then you have to be more busy than the teams that they were already in the Premier League.
You mentioned Riviere and De Jong there. What is the latest with Alexander Mitrovic? We're aware there's been some interest from a couple of clubs.
Yeah, we have had this for 1 month maybe. People asking about him, and the position is the same. We don't have too many strikers. We don't want to lose anyone at the moment.
And do you, with the guys that are leaving, do you have players? Do you have replacements lined up and perhaps ready to come in?
No, we have too many players. So don't forget that we need 25 players registered. So, and then we have around 31 maybe. So we have to keep moving players, but at the same time we have to try and bring players that they can give us something different.
In terms of the game tomorrow, a massive one given the start to the season, but both teams, even at this early stage, you would say under a bit of pressure, having failed to win.
Yes, like every game for us has to be the same. We try to concentrate just in the next one. This is one. Try to get 3 points, and after we will have the international break some time, and see if we can continue. The transfer window will be closed, so we can concentrate with the squad that we have.
How's Dwight Bailey? He looked a little bit out of sorts, I think it'd be fair to say, last week against Huddersfield. I think you said he had a knock the week before that. How is he both physically and mentally?
Yeah, he has had his up and downs, but so little by little I think he has to go back to the level that we were expecting and the level that he had the last season.
And in terms of injuries, is Lejeune close to? Could he be back for the weekend? Or?
Lejeune is not ready. Jelin is still not ready, and also we have Darlow with a knock in his thigh, so he will not be on the bench.
Rafa, in terms of Rolando Aarons, he was a real bright spark for yourselves against Nottingham Forest. Is he ready for the weekend, and how good is it to have him back in the squad?
It's not the one that we have to see, because he has a knock and then was a little bit tired, and so we will see how he reacts, and I will tell you tomorrow, but at the moment he's there in the squad and we will see.
And in terms of just more widely coming back from a long-term injury, even if he doesn't make tomorrow, how good is it to have him back and around the first team?
What's important for him, at the end of last season he was ready, and we didn't want to take the risk because it has no sense. The team was doing well, and we had the summer to be sure that he was fully fit, but he was ready. He needed to play games. He was during the pre-season doing well, and the other day he was one of the players that did really well. So we are now waiting, and hopefully he can reproduce this kind of performance every game.
And just on Dwight, is he one that you're going to have to wait and see for tomorrow as well, or is he's all right today?
No, we have to wait.
Okay. How would you describe the mood in the camp at the moment?
Obviously, after the defeat the other day in the cup, a lot of people disappointed, but we have to move forward quickly. You see the draw, and then you say, listen, what we have to be sure now is the next league game is our objective, our target, and then try to get 3 points. That's it.
And for you personally, how is your mood at the moment as Newcastle
Fine.
manager?
So I have the same feeling that I had before. So I think I have the belief that we will improve. I have confidence that we will do it, and the way that they train every day, I know that we will do it.
Thinking about West Ham, what sort of game are you expecting from them tomorrow?
Premier League game, tough game, difficult game. So that is every press conference I can say the same, but it's true. So I think they need to win like us, and it will be for sure an interesting game for the fans. So hopefully our fans, they realized what I said last season. They were crucial for us in our successful campaign, and they have to be crucial for us this year because we will need them even more than last season.
And they did get their first win of the season in the EFL Cup in midweek. They made a lot of changes, as did yourself. Will that give them an extra confidence coming into this game?
Hopefully not.
And just finally thinking about the international break, how important is it for Newcastle to get some points on the board before this early break in the season?
I think it's as important as for them. So it's a long season, and then we have to start winning games, but at the same time keep the confidence, what I say at the beginning. So keep the confidence in the team that we will improve, because the way that we work and the way that they work in every training session, we will be better. It will be easy for me if we can get 3 points, because then everybody will say, oh, no, he was right. But if not, still I have to say the same, because I believe that this is true.
Thanks, Rafa.
Cheers.
In Slaven Village's press conference, he spoke about Newcastle, said he'd been following the ins and outs, and suggested that perhaps transfer targets would aimed a little bit too high. Is that fair from him? Do you agree with that?
I think that every team has its own problems, and obviously in the market we have our problems, they have their problems, but normally I don't talk too much about the other teams.
And does it perhaps get a little bit irritating, 3 games in and people perhaps talking about the next game as, if not must win, must not lose? Is that an overreaction?
No, I think you understand that, especially now in football, that everything goes so quick. Everybody's expecting success at the first games or every season, and a lot of people are spending a lot of money. So everybody expects to win trophies and to be at the top, to be in Europe or not be relegated. So it's normal that you can feel people excited and nervous, but at the same time you have to believe in your work and believe in your people in terms of how they will improve, because you can see them training every day.
And in terms of the players at the moment, do they take responsibility for some of the disappointing results? Yeah,
we have to, all of us, we have to take responsibility, but sometimes you try your best and you cannot win. So you saw the game against Tottenham, and the team was very well organized, working hard, but we lost 2 players through injuries and after a red card. So the players that were on the pitch at the end, you couldn't ask for more from them. Even against Huddersfield, we were there, we were pushing, we have some chances, they have 1 chance, they score, and when you are so close, 1 opportunity can make the difference. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Cheers, thank you.